Diff and Elliot Flippy in The Quad Bike. Story idea by Jack Anderson. It was a peaceful day in the village of Panicsville. Bill, Diff and Elliot Flippy were sitting on a roadside bench feeding the birds. They were giving them bread. "What a quiet day it is today," said Bill. "Aye, it's peaceful all right," said Elliot. "And a beautiful day it is too," said Bill. "Nice and sunny, and no one to bother us." Just then something speedy and yellow shot past them. It was so noisy that it scared all the birds away. It was a man riding a quad bike. Bill and Elliot couldn't believe what they saw. "Good grief," they said, "that was fast!" And fast gave Elliot an idea. "I would like a quad bike," he said, and he imagined what it would be like if he had one. Then he rushed off home. "Hang on, wait for me," said Bill as he ran after Elliot. Back at home, Elliot was sitting in his armchair reading a quad bike catalogue. It was full of pictures of quad bikes and how much they were. When he saw the perfect one, he said to Bill, "Oi, Bill, come and see this. This is the quad bike I would like." Bill looked at the quad bike and couldn't believe the price. It was 250 grand. "You can't be serious, Elliot. We can't afford that," said Bill. "Oh, but I would like it, though," groaned Elliot. Just then, Bill had an idea. "I think I might be able to help, my friend," he said. He dashed over to the garage and started making plans. He drew out a quad bike on a blueprint, and he set to work on building it. There was welding, placing in the seats, fixing in the tires, painting, adding a box to keep things in. Soon the job was complete. So Bill went over to get Elliot. "Oh, Elliot," he said, "close your eyes and come with me." So Elliot did as he was asked. Bill took him to the garage. When they got there, he said, "Okay, open your eyes." Elliot did open his eyes and saw what Bill had built for him. It was their very own quad bike, which came with a sidecar. "Wow, Bill," he said, "that's amazing! Thank you." Soon the two men were on board, ready for a test run of the quad bike. Elliot revved the engine and was ready to hit the road. Tires span, and Bill was ready in the sidecar. "Go, go, go," he said to Elliot. And they zoomed off and crashed into a lamppost. The quad bike fell on its side, and Bill and Elliot fell out. "Ow!" they groaned. "Okay, that didn't go quite well," said Bill. "Pity," said Elliot. "But don't worry, we can try again." Just then, the lamppost fell down on top of their heads with a clang. "Double ouch," groaned the men. So Bill sat at his desk with a nasty bump on his head, ready to draw out an obstacle course for Elliot. A few hours later, Bill had set up an obstacle course round Panicsville, so that Elliot would get used to riding his quad bike. Bill was sitting in the sidecar with a pencil and clipboard, ready to make some notes. "Okay, are you ready, Elliot?" he said. Elliot was nervous about the clipboard and pencil. "I'll try," he gulped. Whoop. So he started the engine, and off they went. First he hit one of the cones slightly. Bump-de-bump-bump-bump. And Bill made a note in his clipboard. He wrote in, "Hits cone slightly." And that made Elliot even more nervous. Next they came to a ramp. They went over the ramp with a bump. Bumpity-bump-bump-bump. "Oh!" said Bill and Elliot. And Bill wrote in his clipboard, "Not bad on the ramp." Next was a friendly old granny round the corner, holding a tray of cups of tea. Just then Elliot blurted out, "Grandma!" He tried to stop the quad bike, but it was too late. He ran over the granny. Splat! And Elliot and Bill wrote in his clipboard, "Ran over granny cutout." "Hold on," said Elliot. "Was that a cutout of my granny?" "Yes," said Bill. "Don't worry, it wasn't your real granny." "Phew!" sighed Elliot. Then the quad bike came out of Bill and Elliot Street and into town. Their neighbour, Larry Carlson, was coming round the corner when he saw the cones in the middle of the road. "Hang about, what's this?" he said as he slammed on the brake. "This must be one of Bill and Elliot's tricks," he said. Meanwhile, Bill and Elliot came to a bigger ramp on the road, which caused an even bigger bump. "Bumpity-bump-bump-bump!" "Oh, they said. Bill thought Elliot was better on the bigger ramp, so he wrote that down. Next, they came to the hill down to the beach. They rode all the way down the hill. Then they came to a stop sign where the obstacle course ended. Elliot could see the stop sign and knew what to do. He put his foot on the brake pedal, and they came to a stop. And he didn't hit the cone. Bill was so proud of his friend that he wrote down that Elliot had passed his quad bike driving test. "Congratulations, Elliot," he said. "You can ride a quad bike now." "Hooray!" cheered Elliot. "I know just how to celebrate." "You do?" said Bill. "Oh, yes," said Elliot. Then he started the engine again and zoomed off really fast in the other direction. Elliot's plan was, now that he'd passed the driving test, he thought that he could just go nuts. "Whoa, no!" screamed Bill. "This is what I deserved after passing my test," cheered Elliot. He was so happy that he just hit the cones. They went flying into the air and bounced on and off the road and pavement. Meanwhile, the yellow man in the quad bike was coming in the other direction. And when Bill, Elliot, and the yellow man saw they were coming in both ways, they knew there was going to be a crash, so they screamed, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And the three men were right. The quad bikes crashed into each other. And soon the three of them were in a tumbled heap, with bits of a quad bike flying around them. "We are ever so sorry," said Elliot. "Yes, we can't tell you how sorry we are," said Bill. But the yellow man wasn't pleased. He was furious. He said, "I'm going to have some strong words with you two," he said. Gulp, gulped Bill and Elliot. The end.